Hi, today one new story. This story is about one man. His name is Ramu. He was working with the sailor. Okay, the ship, the sailors with him. He was working, and he used to go along with the sailor. He used to go to the in the ocean. The trips he used to go. The expenditure. hmm, business trips and all thing he used to go and like that, and that is how he used to earn his livelihood. Once what happened, as usual, this business trip, they was sailing in the ocean, and it was like midnight, and during that uh, ocean, the storm started. The storm was so strong, it was very huge waves was there. Waves was very huge. Everybody got scared, right? They was putting the life jacket, this, that, and one huge wave came and it just shattered the ship into the pieces. Everybody like they was trying to hold something. This Ramu also, he just got the piece of the wood, that ship, the wood which was broken. He just hold it, but that waves were so huge. He got drowned, and in that he become unconscious actually. Next day morning, he just got the conscious. It was like the sun already has risen, the bird sound was there and all thing, and he just observed himself. He was in somewhere the seashore in some island. He was there. He was very much clueless where he was. He was really clueless where he was actually, and he just got up. He just tried to understand where he was. Like he just start seeing here and there, and suddenly he see there are so many people along with the band set, hmm, and the uh, Purohit who was chanting the mantras. They all approaching towards him. He just become clueless. He think, what is this? They all come. Then the mantri among them, Mahamantri, that is a minister, he put the flower garland on his neck, and they put the kumkum tilaka to him, make him to sit on the elephant, and then with along with that band set, they will take him to the palace. And this person was completely clueless what is happening to him. He was such a poor person's whole life. He didn't understand. Once he reached to the palace, then that servants gave him the nice bath with the all fragrant water, then the nice cloth, the silk cloth they give him to wear, lot of jewelry, right? And then they take him to the court, uh, palace, where the darbar, what we say it, and there they will do him the Rajabhiseka. Means what? They will make him the king of that place. And this person was completely confused what is happening with him. No idea at all for him what is happening with him. Completely clueless. And now this all happened. Everything happened, and evening he just sat relaxing in his palace, in his room, and he was going on thinking what is happening to me. And that time that minister and the Raj Purohit both come to him. He get up. They said, no, Maharaj, you sit down, you sit down. He said, what is this? I'm not understanding. I'm just very ordinary person. I think you are getting confused with me. I am not a king. Might be your king was looking like me. I am not your king. I'm not understanding what is happening you are doing with me, why you have made me the king. Both that minister and Rajpurohit both will laugh and they say, Maharaj, in this country we have the one tradition. Tradition actually that is because of the our goddess Mahakali. She had given actually once the sharp she had given, and no king can be here able to survive after 2 years. Once anybody become the king, after 2 years is complete, he will die. And to avoid that, what we does, once he finished the 2 years, we send that king to the forest, nearby forest. After sending him to the forest, that day morning, we will go to the seashore. Any new person comes, we will make him the king. This Ramu was very surprised. He said, why the anybody new person? Anybody among you can become the king. Then the minister said, no, nobody want to become the king. Because after 2 years they will die. If they continue to be king, they will die here. Or we send them to the forest, they will die there because of the wild animals. So nobody want to die. And that's why we decided we will early morning we go to the seashore. Anybody new traveler enter our kingdom, we will take him, bring him our kingdom, make him our king. And today, as usual, when we came to the seashore, we saw you, and that's why we brought you to the kingdom and we made you the king. Now, as soon as this Ramu listened to this, he got scared. Oh my God, 2 years, and in 2 years I will die. Oh my God, what is this tradition in this island? But he didn't say anything. Okay, and in this 2 years he take care of his people so much. There's a lot of prosperity happen in that kingdom. Trades with the other countries, with the other far away places, because he was having that knowledge. He used to go along with the sailor for the trading and all things. So he started doing the trading. Lot of wealth came to the island. The people become rich. To lot of the prosperity. There's a happiness, peace. Because everybody had the money, everybody had the work to do, so there was definitely the peace. And this 2 years passed by, and people was very happy. And the last 2 years over, and that last day, when the king need to go to the forest, everybody start crying. Even the minister, Rajpurohit, and all his subjects, that is the people in the kingdom, they start crying. Because now the king, that Ramu was become the Ramadeva king, the king Ramadev. And now he was supposed to go to the forest. Oh my God. Everybody, but the king was very calm as usual. He was very happy. He was greeting everybody. And last he will sit on the horse. Minister say, Rajpurohit, is there anything we can do that we can continue with this king? He is so good. He take care of us so nicely. Our kingdom becomes so prosperous. There is so much peace. Can we continue? Rajpurohit said, no. That bone, again it will kill the king. King will die. We cannot tell. King just laugh and he says, "Hey minister, Rajpurohit and my dear people, don't cry. Don't cry." And he just start moving. The people were so attached to him. They never gone along with any king. But now this time, the people decided they will go along with this king. And as the king start moving, all the people start going along with him. Rajpurohit, Mantri, all were surprised. But the king never said them, "Don't come." They crossed the boundary of the kingdom and they entered the forest. But the people were so determined. And now this time even the Rajpurohit and the minister was also start walking along with them. They, no, we will also, wherever the king is there, we will stay there only. We will get the prosperity there only. We will be peaceful there only. And like that everybody goes. Once they cross the boundary of the kingdom and enter the forest, after they go some time, right, and everybody get astonished. There's a huge palace, lot of houses was there, right, and the fort was there, very nice was there. King stopped there, he turned towards his people and said, "See, this is our new kingdom." Right? Yes, the previous kingdom had the boon. No problem. As you are all decided to come with me. See, this is what. And everybody get astonished. What is this? Who has built this? The minister asked, "What is this? Who built this palace?" The whole city was there actually. How it is? But no people was there, right? All houses, shops was there. Every facilities, roads was there. Water source was there. Everything was there. The king says, "As on the first day you had informed me that after the 2 years I had to leave the kingdom, I had to go to the forest, and that day only I had decided this should end, and that's why I secretly got built this whole palace and this whole city, fort and all thing I got. Every facility is there. And all of you can stay here happily. We can all stay together here happily." The people become so happy. Immediately they had agreed. And there now that Ramu, that is a King Ramdev, he ruled that kingdom for so many years. The people was very happy, prosperous and all. This is the story that ended here. When I read this story once, I don't know, some book I read this once, it really struck me. So many a time we know that there will be some problem will arise in our life. How you are preparing for that problems? Beforehand only, once the problems come, instead of crying, how we are preparing? Like, for example, the students, they get very tense during the exam time. But how you are preparing? This king had prepared 2 years. 2 continuous years he was prepared that secretly, not telling anybody. Otherwise what happened? Many a times in the stories I told you, the others will discourage, the comment, right? So here he was preparing it for so many years, 2 years, without telling anybody, but perfect planning. He not only done the place for his living, but even for his subject, the people. So complete city it was built there. Complete kingdom was ready there actually in the forest. Right? So the problem is, we know the problem. Get it prepared for that. Many a time this happen in the jobs or even in the businesses. Lot of competition will be there. But yes, for every business, yes, we put the hard work, we put to this one, and once our business flourish, what will happen? Somebody else also the same business idea they take and they just nearby they start open. But always when we are starting with the something new ideas and all thing, we should know how to protect our photo, right? To always think for the future. In my old age, how I am going to take care? Did I have the enough resources? Think for that. Start preparing for that. Right? I hope so you had enjoyed this story. Don't forget to subscribe my channel, like and share. Thank you very much.